folks, time for another shave. This time it's going to be a different kind of shave. It's going to be a tribute shave for three of my good buddies that are just amazing kind of guys. They're all in the wet shaving world, belong to a lot of Facebook groups. Mention their names in a second, but I'm going to go one by one because these guys are amazing. They sent me some awesome products. So first I'm going to start off with my good friend Rick Jefferson, who a while back, a few weeks ago, sent me 3 vintage Gillette razors because he knew that I lost some in a house fire I had a few years ago. And then when I moved, I lost all my vintage. I only had 2 vintage razors anyway. But so he sent me, I'm going to start off with the awesomest deal that anybody's ever sent me. Mr. Rick Jefferson sent me a 1966 Gillette Super Speed. And what's so important about this razor, which is so awesome about this razor, besides its smooth action, it's such a smooth razor as far as the mechanics are concerned and shaving also. But this is a 1966 third quarter Gillette Super Speed, and I was born in 1966, December to be exact. And then not only did he send me that razor, which was mind-blowing, he also sent me these other 2 Gillette Super Speeds. This one is a 1958 Super Speed with the flare tip. And this one is a 1953 straight handled Super Speed. So Rick Jefferson is the vintage razor king for me. He has so many cool vintage razors. I'm jealous. Now, another buddy of mine, Mr. Joshua Cole, he sent me something awesome today. I was going to do this video earlier. You can tell it's nighttime because my bathroom is a little darker and I don't have the light coming in from the skylight. But I just had to make this video because these guys are so awesome. Just wanted to make sure I got a shout out for them. So today I get a nice little package in the mail from Joshua Cole, and what's cool is he sent me a tube of Old Spice shave cream. Awesome. And then, mind-blowing, I unwrap and there was a little zippered pouch, and what was in that zippered pouch was a Karve Razor with the C plate on it. The Christopher Bradley Karve Razor. Beautiful. And not that he sent this to me for me to just scope it out and shave with it. He gave me this. Blows my mind. All these shaving guys, you know, all of us in this little niche of, you know, wet shaving, all the guys are awesome. Okay? Now, Mr. Josh Morris of RedBeardShaves, got to check out his YouTube channel, RedBeardShaves. Oh, and by the way, all the other guys have YouTube channels too, but I'll get to that in the end. Rick Jefferson has a YouTube channel, and it's called Rhino Shaves. And Joshua Cole's is, I'm going to have to put it in a link because he changed it. It was easy before, but now it's like Cole's House of Shaving and Awesomeness or something like that. Now, Mr. Josh Morris, I have a lot of blades, but I have there's some blades that you may have used years ago and then you don't rebuy them because you're like, you know, I have my favorites now. But I had some blades I wanted to revisit, but I didn't have them. And I don't want to go out and buy 20 packs or 5 packs or a bundle or whatever. So, but Josh Morris hooks me up with a plethora of all kind of good blades right there. So I got many videos to do with these blades, which is an awesome deal. So, guys, Rick Jefferson, Joshua Cole, and Josh Morris. All these Joshes, right? You guys are awesome. Awesome. So what I'm going to do for my shave today, and I didn't really prep good because I'm kind of like going by the seat of my pants. I'm going to use the Karve Razor, and there's a plate C. I don't know, you probably can't see that because it's milled in there really tight. But it's on, the plate C is on here. Okay. And I have the blade that's in there is a Gillette Nasset blade. So I get the Nasset blade in there. And the soap I'm going to be using, oh yeah, and I got a mail call on soap today too. I got 2 soaps that I'm way late on. Sorry, but, you know, I don't have all this expendable money. But I got Lakewood in today. I got Honey Mash. And I got Smokeberry. They both smell fantastic. I'm going to shave with Honey Mash tonight. I didn't have the major capital, not like they were very expensive, but I didn't buy the balm, but I do love balms. But Linda was so nice and she sent me a couple samples. This little sample bottle of balm is awesome. It's a cool little design, little screw cap. I think it's cool. So I have, there's also the Honey Mash balm. I'm going to finish off with that. And I got something else I'm going to finish off with too. Little secret. Little agua. And so I took the Honey Mash because I didn't want to mess up the pristine condition of the tub. So the tub, oh God, that is so good. You know, I actually had an uncle. He's passed away a long time ago, but this almost smells like when I used to go into his house, because he would smoke a pipe and then he would, you know, have his little shots of, you know, Jack Daniels. It's just, Anyway, let me break out of that time zone. So what I did was I scraped some out. By the way, I stole my my little granddaughter's one of her playthings. This is the best thing to scrape soap out I found out so far. It's like a little miniature shovel. I think it's a makeup trowel, but this is what I scrape my soaps out of. I used to use a coin, and then the coin gets all like funky and stuff like that. So I have the Honey Mash in the bottom of my timeless ball, and I got a little bit of water in there. Now a brush I'm going to use is this is actually I call this the Predator. Last time I called it the Matrix. It was called the Matrix when I bought it on Etsy, but I renamed it to the Predator just because of the colors. And it's got a synthetic tuxedo in it. Like I said, it is a rich man brush. And I'm gonna, usually I would bowl out of this off camera, but I might as well bowl out over here because I really don't care how long this video takes, because I am sitting on some stellar equipment that was totally sent to me by awesome friends. Ooh, I love the smell of that. It's got a good smell. Linda, you did good on that one. You did good on all your soaps. You know what's crazy is, you know, there's so many artisans out there, you know, some with major companies, some with small little, you know, companies that pump out a lot of great product. And something I like about this whole wet shaving industry is everybody helps each other. You know, that's awesome, because I come from the fishing world. And, you know, everything's a secret. You know, where's your secret spot? What kind of lure did you use? You know, that'd be like if I asked somebody, like if I asked, you know, anybody on any of the Facebook groups or forums, I'd be like, hey, you know, what kind of razor blade did you have in that Rockwell razor or whatever razor? And they'd be like, oh, I can't tell you, that's a secret. Not in this. In wet shaving, everybody's awesome. They tell you exactly, you know, what blades and what, and, you know, and what, like if they're using a razor that uses multiple plates, what plate number they're using. None of it's a secret. And everybody's out there to support everybody else, which is great. You know, because this is a fun hobby. You know, I've been shaving, you know, which is funny too, is wet shaving. I mean, even back when I shaved with a cartridge, I still did it wet. But, you know, we call this wet shaving. But everybody in this traditional wet shaving world is awesome. You know, it's fun. You go into all the different Facebook groups and, you know, you post your shave of the days. It's just a great thing to do. And it's great for me because I'm temporarily, I don't even know how long I can't really go out and fish because I had an injury. But this is so therapeutic for me. And like I said, you know, my shoulder's a little bummed, so I really can't hold it up really good for you guys, but I can, you know, it's got some good lather going on there. In fact, I think I'm ready to go. Like I said, I prepped the face before. I did a quick wash down with the cube. I'm not going to apply the cube though as a pre-shave because I want to see how the soap is. You know, like I said, I'm late to the party. I've already seen everybody. You know, a lot of YouTubers already, you know, have done the soap. I'm not really doing this to review the soap. I'm just doing this as a tribute for my buddies that I mentioned in the beginning there. Mr. Rick Jefferson and Joshua Cole and Josh Morris. Those guys are awesome. You know, I can talk to those guys anytime about anything. We talk about shaving, fishing, shaving. And it's like so awesome that somebody would actually go out and purchase razors for themselves and then send them to me. It blows my mind how awesome these guys are. Sorry I'm taking a long time to make this lather and chatting like a girl, but yeah, I think we're golden. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wet my face. Should have more water in this sink. I don't know why it's so low. I love the weight on this razor too. I didn't really look up. I know there's different handle sizes on the Karve. I think this might be a 3.5 because it's a nice size handle. Fits my hand well and it's heavy. Great weight, and I like my razors heavy. Okay, so I'm going to wet the face. All I know is this lather smells so awesome. That just went all the way across the bathroom. This smells so good. I wish I had just a I wish I had just a little bit more stubble on my face. I have a day and a half. But I wanted to do this shave for these guys because what they did was way beyond the call of duty. So. That's a nice peaky soap. Nice. Okay. The Karve. Plate C. It's got good feedback. The gelatin acid's doing a nice job in there. Should I go here? Go here. The slickness on the soap seems pretty good too. We'll see after I get through my first pass. There's like just like a barely any overhang on the blade on this razor too. Very smooth. I'm enjoying this razor. Wasn't sure what blade to put in here, but I figured let me put a Nasset in, or a Nasset, or however you say it throughout the countries in the world. Worlds. Next we'll be shaving on Mars, I guess. One thing I notice about the razor is it has that cool brass smell. Yeah, that was an enjoyable first pass. And even though I had light stubble, it did a pretty good job. I still have stubble there, but I'll hit that up on the next pass. Residual slickness is pretty good on this Lakewood Honey Mash. Sorry, Mr. Powell's Honey Mash. By the way, Lee Powell's an awesome guy. Lee Powell from Old Cahaba, or Old Cahiba. Never knew the difference. Oh yeah, residual's good. That's always my test for the residual. But I got plenty of soap, so I might as well use it. Wow, it actually hit that pretty good. Call me the soap slinger tonight. Got soap everywhere. Alright, let's see how this card does on the against the grain. And kind of against the grain, with the grain, every which way. Oh yeah. That's got great feedback. And I went right over the mold, didn't take it off. I'm liking this. Uh-oh, that could be bad news for the Rockwell. And since this is a Karve razor, I can also get the other plates if I desire different blade gaps. I actually forget what plate C is. I think it's in the 80s, 0.8 something. Doing pretty good up in the upper lip area. This would be good because technically this is Friday night, a little bit after 8 o'clock, so I don't know what time I'm going to get this up on YouTube. But like I said, I wanted to really shave because those three guys are awesome. Actually, I got myself under the nose there just a little bit. Right there. Nothing major. Yeah, it's looking good. Well, at least Lakewood likes to go up the nose on me too, like everybody else is. It's not discriminatory towards going up my nose. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. Let me just do a quick rinse and see where I'm at. Oh yeah, just gotta get a little bit over there. But the rest feels great. BBS over there. Just a little over here. I also want to push that BBS because when my stubble's small like that, it's actually harder to get to sometimes. It's weird, it's like the longer the hairs, the easier it is to shave it off. But yeah, I think that'll be it. Actually, I think I got myself twice under there. Ha! Oh yeah, I'm good. I am smooth sailing there, folks. Alright, I'm just gonna empty my sink. I always drop this towel on the floor. That's because we got a new hamper that I throw down, and the hamper's slick. Slick, slick, slick. I actually just want to take these three awesome razors from Mr. Jefferson and just put them off to the side so they don't get wet. Otherwise, then I have to clean them. Because as soon as my razors get wet, I like to clean them. Okay. Just rinse that off my face. I'm going to go with some alum today because I want to see how close I was. I want to see how close that shave was. Let's get any soap that's in my ears. So if you're using alum, Glenn, why did you just dry your face? I don't know. Preoccupied with all this greatness that I got in today. Just rinsing the razor. I'll actually show you the blade that's in there. And I know you guys know it's a Gillette Nasset, but just wipe that off. Alrighty. Alright, so let me grab the alum. I'll just use my Omega alum stick. Kind of reminds me of a roll-on, even though it's not. Alrighty, nice little cold water. Yeah, just those two areas right there that I hit real close. But the alum's not stinging too bad. I got a little bit stinging over here, right over here in this area. But I also hit that a couple times with no soap, but I did have slickness there. Yeah, rest of the face feels good. Chin. Area. Alrighty, make sure you always dry your alum block out before you totally put it away. Else it'll look like a crystal mess. All crystals growing out of it. Yeah, feels good. Face feels nice and smooth. Just rinse that alum off. Alright, left my sink run. Should have a beeper. Beep, 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 beep. Thank God we're not in any kind of drought, but I shouldn't waste water. But I like the water to run sometimes under the razor if I can. Alright, let me just wipe off my countertop before I continue because I don't want to have everything getting soaking wet like my pants or my shirt. Even though my shirt is pretty wet now anyway. Alrighty. So, let me just take my sink towel that I keep by the sink there that I wipe off my stuff with. Alrighty, so yeah, after I did with the alum block or the alum stick, totally BBS. But now my face is totally like because the alum takes any kind of slickness, any kind of nice moisture off. So how I'm gonna end this wickedly awesome shave is I'm just going to use, well actually before I put the balm on, I want a little bit of, since I'm using some honey mash, I'm going to use some Whiskey Woods. Just for that, you know, whiskey, I was going to say flavor, but we don't drink this stuff. Yeah, that's good. It's not like a killer burn. But I like to have that whiskey scent. My wife also likes the scent, little Whiskey Woods. And I'll just let that air dry a little bit. So while I'm letting it air dry, like I said, Karve razor, and inside we have this handle, so beefy and heavy. Love that handle. So what we have inside is, take that cap off, and you can see we have the Gillette nest set right there. And like I said, this is plate C, and it is stamped on each corner C. I know you probably can't see that. Maybe you can see. And then they do offer multiple plates, all different blade gaps. I think it starts off with a double A and goes up to an F, I think. I should have did my homework, but I'm just remembering from when I actually wanted to buy this razor back in the day. But now, Mr. Joshua Cole took care of that for me. Thanks, Josh. Great razor. Great razor. It's gonna upset my Rockwell. My Rockwell's like, no. Even though I have 7 more razors sitting right here next to it. But that's not gonna sit in the stand there. Okay, so now, yeah, my face is nice and dry. I smell that Whiskey Woods, and I still smell the honey mash. But to put that moisture back in my face, I have a little sample there. See a little sample? Awesome little container that Linda sent me. And I hear that you only need like a little bit. Like an engine. And this has exactly the same scent as the Honey Mash soap, which is phenomenal. Wow, this smells excellent. I wish I would have had a little money to buy the balm too, but I figured I'd rather have the soap and make it up as I go. But wow, this is a great scent on the balm. It's got that great distillery smell. To me, I know it's got the smoke, and I think it's like that smoke, like a smoky wood on it, or aged wood. But I smell like almost like not a tobacco, but like it's definitely like a smoky cask, you know, from the distillery. Excellent stuff. Oh, this balm is good. I like it. Goes in quick. I love that container. It's a cool little container. It's the easy things, the simple things in life, really, you know, I appreciate. Alright, so let me just cap this off real quick. So, of course, the razor was the Christopher Bradley Karve Plate C Nasset blade in here. This razor was sent to me by Mr. Joshua Cole. Awesome guy. It's got a YouTube page too. Like it says, it's Cole's House of Shaving and Fun, or I'll put the link down because I don't remember he just changed the name on it. And then my blade was a Nasset, which was actually just a blade that I had, but Mr. Josh Morris sent me a whole bunch of blades, so give him a shout out to it. And then his is RedBeardShaves. I'll put the link to his YouTube page down there too. And he also, like I said, he sent me a whole bunch of blades, and you know, like I says, I'll be getting to those. And then we got Mr. Rick Jefferson. I didn't use this razor on this shave because I wanted to use the new Karve, but he sent me all these vintage Gillettes, and they're like priceless because one's my birth year, so you can't even put a price on a razor like that. That's why these guys are freaking awesome. Okay, so you know what? Sorry. So I used the Honey Mash, and then I also, you know, used the Whiskey Woods. So that is my tribute shave. Oh, see, I always forget the brush. I used my Rich Man, I call it the Predator, and I still got plenty of soap. That smells so good in there. And let's see how we go with the soapies. So yeah, there's still some nice peakies in there, and I still have, like I said, I have a ton in the tub. And it's a great looking soap. It's very slick. Like I said, playing with my lather again. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that made a huge mess. Huge mess I made. Any of you guys remember the movie Lords of Flatbush? Chico, you made mess. See how many old timers are out there that know that. Alrighty. So I don't need to do all this on camera because this is just regular shaving cleanup. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for my tribute shave to those three awesome gentlemen. Mr. Rick Jefferson, Mr. Joshua Cole, and Mr. Josh Morris. You guys are awesome. So if you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube page, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you like, or hit the if you don't like it. So until next time, I'll probably be shaving with the smoke berry, probably, And I'm not sure what razor yet because I got, gotta go through so many of them. But until the next shave, maybe by Sunday, Glenn's signing off.